Required. Honourable President, we will proceed. The third supplementary question will be asked by the Honourable Matiase.
Thank you so much, Deputy Speaker. Mr. President, the tragic resolution which gives chiefs and generals of the defense the authority to provide direction in the conflict in the Eastern DRC is an abdication of responsibility and surrendering political and diplomatic responsibilities of SADC heads of states to an unelected military officials. How is this resolution advancing the AU Agenda 2063, which commits to the silencing of guns and ending all wars, conflict and prevent genocide by 2030? Mr. President, how do you intend to handle and deal with a belligerent, intransigent President Kagame, who openly challenged you to go into a battlefield and we seem not to be willing to go there, and yet you are still keeping our soldiers, sons and daughters in the battlefield? We want answers to these questions, Mr. President.
The Honourable President.
Thank you, Honourable Deputy Speaker. The matter of silencing the guns on the African continent is a matter that is being handled by the African Union. And as it is now, the conflict in the DRC is also being handled by the African Union. And in this regard, the chairperson of the African Union, who happens to be President Lorenzo of Angola, is also one of the key facilitators in ensuring that this conflict does come to an end. He, as the leader of the facilitators to bring this conflict to an end, continues to be preoccupied with how best he can bring together the warring parties, those countries that are involved, as well as those non-state actors that are involved in this conflict together. One of the things that we were able to succeed in doing in terms of the decisions that were taken by the heads of states is to say that this conflict in the end can only be resolved through negotiations and not on the field of battle. And that in the end we should bring state actors as well as non-state actors together in a joint process of negotiation. That in itself has been a good outcome. We now need to ensure that it is put into true effect, that state actors, as in the various countries that are affected by this conflict, as well as non-state actors, as regards the various army groups that are involved, should be brought together to find a permanent peace. We as South Africa have been saying that in the end we want a negotiated settlement, and that in itself will be a precursor to ensuring that we have a cessation of hostilities, and in the end our troops do come back home. Thank you, Honourable Chairperson.